Welcome back to another inspiring episode of The Burning Bush. I'm your host, Reverend Lee Jonathan of the LJR Ministries in Manatee County, Florida. I'm so excited that you're all here because tonight we have a very special treat for all of you. If you hadn't already noticed from the opening credits, we have 5 wonderful guests with us this evening. And since we have a lot to get into, let's get to it. Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here. It's nice to see you.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I hope
And
that
how
you
are
guys
you?
Open Gangnam
are
Style.
I'm fine.
very well.
Gangnam Style. Open Gangnam Style.
How are you?
And how are you?
Baby,
Well,
baby,
I wanted to
nothing
pop
more,
in and
John.
say
Nothing
good
more.
morning. So good morning, Tennessee.
Open Gangnam Style.
When I say we're fine, I mean my split personality.
Enough!
So,
Silence, you filthy concubines of the night, for your serpent tongues are summoning demons. There we go, that's more like it. I refuse to let my stream turn into some deranged mega-church cult that speaks in tongues. So from here on out, we'll do this in an orderly fashion. I'll ask one of you a question. You'll answer, and so on. This talking over each other is absolutely ignorant, although I'm not surprised. And now that we all know the rules, let's begin. Julie, let's begin with you. Before I ask you a couple of questions, could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Julie Skolnik. I'm 80 years old. And I've never committed a crime in my life.
Wow, 80 years old and never committed a crime. That's impressive. Julie, I hate to ask, but could you please back away from your camera just a smidge? I feel like I'm looking at an old rickety picket fence that's painted 3 different shades of white. Some of the boards are missing, and it's all cockeyed and dilapidated.
To say that about me is slanderous, is defamatory, it's libel, and it's against the law.
I'll tell you what should be against the law, not having a dental plan.
So I have filed a complaint
Why? Because of what I just said? With who?
with my local police department, okay?
You filed a police report on me for comparing your jacked-up grill to a mouthful of loose chiclets.
It is on record with my local police department.
Why is it that everyone on the green team can't function? You all have 0 coping skills, and your maturity levels seem to have peaked in high school. None of you can handle criticism, and you all go full persecution complex and pound on your chests when someone disagrees with your batshit crazy theories. You all piss and moan about your own free speech, and yet you want to silence others when it comes to them talking about you. All of you have severe delusions of grandeur, and when you get the slightest butthurt, you all run to the police and lawyers and cry about people being mean to you online.
All right, give me 1 second. If I should go out, right, if my Wi-Fi should go down because I'm having terrible...
You're not getting away that easy. You're going to stay right where you are and answer my questions.
I apologize about that.
Julie, what's your end goal here?
To stop the harassment of me. And in addition to that,
Wait, there's more?
I contacted the TBI about this.
Why would you contact the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations about this? Seems a bit extreme, just because I mentioned that your mouth looked like a bunch of random 2x4s found in Home Depot's scrap bin. I personally suggest that you contact your local TBI instead. You know, the Traumatic Brain Injury Center.
It's not a fun place to go, okay?
It sounds to me like you've been there before. Obviously, the treatment didn't help. If I were you, I'd ask for my money back.
Hello, 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 and how are you?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, me too. We're fine, and how are you?
Julie?
I'm fine, me too. We're fine, and how are you?
I'm good. But what do you mean by we're fine?
When I say we're fine, I mean my split personality.
No shit. The first step is admitting that you have a problem. I think your next step should be seeking some help.
I need your help, please.
What is it? What's wrong?
I do not want harm to come to me.
Nor do I.
If you care about me and are worried about my safety, file an anonymous complaint about me.
Julie, unfortunately, I'm not like you. I would never call Adult Protective Services on you, nor would I encourage anyone in my audience to do the same. Who in their touched little heads would file frivolous complaints based on piss-poor evidence and asinine conspiracy theories.
It is what it is as far as that.
So you're not denying that you're guilty of doing just that yourself? That's very interesting. I'm curious, how many people have you done this to?
2 people, actually. Okay. And Stephen Fisher is now one of them.
Inciting your subscribers to mass report someone seems like slander and grounds for a future lawsuit, if you ask me. But what do I know? I'm just a simple reverend. Unfortunately, at this point, Julie, the only help that I can give to you is to continue to keep you in my invisible thoughts and prayers. I'd also strongly advise you to stay the hell away from those YouTube desk detectives and Timu Columbos, the Green Team.
They have control over people like I've never seen. It's dangerous. Please protect yourself.
I couldn't agree with you more. Well, I think that it's time for me to give our next guest a chance to talk. I thank you for your time, Julie. It's been very interesting, to say the least.
Love you. Love you all. Good night, everybody. I hope you get good sleep and dream sweet dreams of people getting what's coming to them.
Wow, that sounded just like something Jesus would say.
Good night, boys and girls. Love you all. Mwah. See you soon.
Why did she leave? I wasn't ending the stream. I was just going to move on to someone else. Oh well, let's just keep going. How about we move on to you, True Crime Jowls? Thank you so much for being here and wearing whatever face filters you use. The sun has done some serious damage to your skin. In some of your non-filtered videos, your mouth looks like a dried-up prehistoric butthole. Please take a moment and introduce yourself, because I have a feeling that you're going to be quickly forgotten.
Good morning. I am Jules of Thought.
Jules of Thought? I thought you were True Crime Jules or allegedly innocent. Which one is it?
Okay, so because it's sort of a two-part that I...
Wait a minute. I remember who you are. You're that lady who made that ignorant AI song about BJ.
Because it's sort of a...
I believe your pathetically written lyrics said, oh, they ostracize, they criticize, but they can't see the truth, that the one they push away might just be the light in the gloom. She might be the path to Sebastian's truth. That was beautiful. I can't believe that you think BJ might be the path to Sebastian's truth. Let me ask you something. Are you taking any antipsychotics?
Okay, so because it's...
I also love the part of your AI song that you plugged in this poorly written verse that says, it's like a cult of counterproductive panderers and panhandling psychopathics with patsies and pay piggies who lay down just like the pre-1939 Germans' antics.
Okay, so because it...
Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in that verse you were saying that people who criticize Brittney are no different than those who belong to the Reich Ministry of Propaganda?
Because it's...
So basically you're saying that people against BJ are spreading biased and misleading information about her to influence others' opinions about her.
You're either just ill-informed or uneducated.
Oh, really?
I'm not going to say you're dumb or stupid,
Mighty kind of you.
but for some reason you seem to think anything said about Germany has to be Nazi death camps.
Accusing people that are against Brittney as members of the Ministry of Propaganda is technically calling them Nazis, even if it was prior to 1939.
And you guys don't know anything about it. or else you wouldn't be running around screeching like these old biddy virtue signalers. Oh my God, you hate Jewish people. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
You know, an example of virtue signaling is also jumping on a trend in order to look better to your peers. For instance, the Sebastian Rogers case. I wonder, how many children in your state are currently missing? Where's all your videos on them?
Okay, so because it
Oh, that's right. They're not trending, so you can't get those clicks and views.
it's sort of a two-part that I...
And for that delicious cherry on top, another example of virtue signaling is when you put down those who disagree with you while presenting yourself as a righteous person. And that's just objectively the wrong way to make anyone think. It'll just reinforce your echo chamber, confuse people that aren't educated on the topic, and make your disagreeers demonize you so that you can tout how you're being persecuted.
Stop. You are revealing yourselves to be uneducated. You're showing your ignorance. And that's not what you want to do. You are, in fact, using the same tactics as the Ministry of Propaganda and Enlightenment in those years before the...
Listen here, Butterface. Following the Nazi seizure of power in 1933, Hitler established the Ministry of Public Enlightenment and Propaganda, which was headed by, wait for it, Nazis. You can toss together the largest word salad that you want, but the matter of fact is, you're still calling people who disagree with BJ and the rest of the Green Team Nazi propagandists.
Stop.
Collaborate and listen. ICE is back with the brand new invention.
You're showing your ignorance. So, good night, everybody. See you later.
They're sure dropping like flies, aren't they? Perhaps it's time that we take a short break. Please enjoy this quick worship song, and we'll be right back.
Fake smiles, wearing a mask, hiding what's inside, a dangerous task. Betty, Brittney, Julie, Jules, and Hong, in their actions, where the truth's all gone. Hypocrites taking the righteous road, leading true hearts down a heavy load. Green Team's deception clouds every intention. We must stay true in spirit renewed. Words so sweet, yet hearts are cold. Injustice thrives where the stories are told. Keepers of truth, oh what false pride. In the light of justice, nowhere to hide. Beware their ways lest we fall apart. Hold on to faith, let love restart. Green Team's deception clouds every intention. We must stay true in spirit renewed. Guide us, Lord, through their deceit. Give us strength never to retreat. In your light we'll find our way. Together we shall rise. And Green Team's deception clouds every intention. We must stay true in spirit renewed.
Wow, such an amazing song. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Since Julie and Jules left early, I reached out to see if anyone else wanted to come up on panel. A few have responded, and as soon as I see them in the chat, I'll drop them the link to come up and join us. Till then, let's get back to it. Is she sleeping again?
Absolutely.
Yoja.
You've got to be kidding me. I know how to wake Snorlax up. Woman, where's my Captain D's?
It was in there when you walked in there.
Pumpkin, when I be looking in that fridge, I just seens a bunch of leftover fast food. I don't thinks I knows how old any that junk is.
I just got it tonight. But I got the...
Woman, I be doing junk and stuff all day. When I be getting home, I be needing my supper.
You won't even let me talk.
I be done doing what I's did all day. What you be doing? Nuttin'. I ain't about to comes home to fast food. I wants pot roast.
Pot roast was done.
Done? It looks like you just threw it in dat there big old crock pot and forgots about it. I wouldn't feeds dat to the dogs on dat there front porch.
But I got the...
Oh, BJ, you're too easy. Honestly, I think you're still half asleep. It's me, Reverend Lee Jonathan, and you're currently here on my stream. I was just messing with you. You're not at home serving leftover refrigerator fast food and dried out pot roast.
That hurts my feelings.
I tell you what, why don't you go to your safe space and come back up when your feelings are no longer butthurt? In the meantime, let's have a look in chat and see if someone wants to take your spot until you return.
Thank you for being respectful.
You're quite welcome. Now let's look at the chat and see who wants to come up and take your place. Let's see. Here we go. Here's one. The user by the name of Viewing Hours Makeup says, "Hey, my pearls, I have an exclusive, unaltered, not fake, and totally legit picture of Sebastian Rogers." Perfect. Dropping the link now. Okay, BJ, we found your replacement. We'll see you later when you're less triggered by your fake outrage.
See y'all in a bit.
See you later, BJ. And now, let's welcome our next guest. Hello, Viewing Hours Makeup, and welcome to the Burning Bush. Oh dear, I didn't realize we were doing a service today. I'm sorry, folks, but I need to say a few words. Gracious Spirit, Creator of life, Carrier of hope, make your presence known among us. Enable us to be brave in our remembering, honest in our sorrow, and open in love and compassion to each other. Help us to seek not so much answers to our questions, but rather the patience to mourn and grieve. Enable us to remember with joy the life of...
Well, hello everyone.
Vampire!
I know your time is very, very valuable.
Not as valuable as the time that you need to take to learn how to apply foundation.
And I do appreciate you spending some time with me.
And I would appreciate it if you spent some time watching a few Get Ready With Me videos.
So, there's...
I mean, seriously, who does your makeup? A mortician? Or do you just cake on layers of silly putty and call it a day?
First, I do want to talk about some other things.
Like clean shaving?
Nope.
Or Biore deep cleansing pore strips?
Nope.
Why not? They're both very important things to talk about.
Is that your opinion?
Yes, in my opinion, you should always clean shave and use cleansing strips before you apply jaundice-colored spackle to your face.
Nope.
I'm not joking. If you don't clean shave before you apply that hideous pottery clay to your face, the stubble will show through. For example, take a look at your chin. Do you see how it looks like bumpy-ass chicken skin?
That is not what we see in this case.
Trust me, it's what everyone sees. Your chin looks like the taste buds on a cow's tongue. Please, just back away from the camera. High definition is not your friend.
Enough is enough.
Betty, it's not your turn to speak yet. Remember the rules that were set before we started? Everyone here gets a turn to speak one at a time. So please, let Viewing Hours finish, and then I'll get to you. But for the meantime, no more interruptions.
Are you freaking kidding me? Get the flip out of here, dude.
That's it, Betty. I'm muting you.
Wow, really?
Feel free to hang out in the chat until you learn to wait your turn. Now, if you behave, I'll unmute you. Then, when I feel that it's relevant to have a discussion with you, I'll let you know when it's your turn to talk.
You will never have my respect. You will never have my viewership. You will never have me talking about you. This will be the last.
What did you say, boo-boo? I can't hear you. I'm sorry for that slight interruption. Please, by all means, continue with what you were about to say.
There was a photo that was released related to Sebastian Rogers.
You mean the picture that all of you dipshits are spreading around and talking about? I actually have it right here. Let me grab it real quick, and I'll throw it up on the screen. This is the one you're talking about, right?
Now, clearly, you can see Sebastian Rogers.
And clearly your glasses are a trendy accessory, not real corrective lenses.
How do you mean?
I mean, do you really think that anyone, aside from you twisted asshats, believe that this is a picture of Sebastian?
I'm sorry, I'm still not following you.
Look, just because you're a pro at using Canva, Instagram, and PixArt filters to lie to yourself and to your audience that you really look like that, it doesn't make you an expert on enhancing a clearly fabricated picture.
That being said,
Look, we all know the truth. We all know what you did, and we all know what this is really a picture of.
I mean, I'll definitely discuss it, but I just need to. It's not. With that.
Seriously, just stop. We're on to you. We're all on to your ignorant and pathetically weak attempt to remain relevant. It's funny, you always seem to fabricate some garbage due to your content growing weak, boring, irrelevant, and unoriginal. You're nothing and nobody until you create some bullshit to draw attention to your channel so that you and your content can matter again. Now look, I have this picture loaded in my super secret software, and I'm going to expose you for the fake that you are and show everyone what this is truly a picture of.
I'm sorry, I'm still not following you.
Well, try to keep up. I'm just going to push start, and hopefully we'll have the original unaltered picture in a few seconds.
Patience is a virtue, it may seem. Yeah. Just keep on pushing, follow the dream. Oh. Though the road is long, we're gonna find. Yeah. Keep the faith, believe it'll be fine. Oh. This shit takes time, just keep waiting. Yeah. In time you'll see the future's changing. Oh. Hold on tight, the world's rotating. Yeah. This shit takes time, just keep waiting.
Render complete.
I knew it. Bumpy-ass chicken skin.
All right, I don't want to get sick. So I'm going to go lay down or something. So good night. Bye-bye.
Why did you drop back down? I was just monkeying around. Also, I didn't get a chance to ask you if you gave your monkey a pearl necklace. Although I think we all know the answer to that one. Oh well, let's go back to the chat and see if there's anyone else that would like to come up and talk. Let's see who we have in here. What the hell? Betty, you know the rules. Stop flooding the chat with green hearts. Mods, throw her on a timeout. Betty, if you behave in chat, I promise that you'll get a chance to talk before this stream is over. I promise. Now, where were we? Let's see. Oh, here's one from Sane Outlaw. Just reached 100 subs on my channel. I appreciate the love. I vow to keep you laughing. That's amazing. Congratulations on reaching 100 subscribers. We all appreciate you as well, and personally, I do very much enjoy your content. I'd like to urge all of you watching to check out Sane Outlaw's channel. Give her a sub. She has absolutely amazing shorts, and by shorts I mean videos. I'm a man of the cloth, people. Behave yourselves. You can find a link to Sane Outlaw's channel in this video's description. I'd like to take a moment to make an observation. Hong, you're being a very good boy. You haven't made a sound, and I'm very proud of you. We'll get to you soon, big fella, okay? No, I don't want you to send me any of those kinds of pictures. I don't care that they're dressed like Sailor Moon. I said no. Yes, I'll mute you for 30 seconds so nobody can hear what you're doing. Sorry about that, folks. Mr. Fists of Fury needs some alone time with his special cartoons. Anyway, let's get back to the chat. Surely we can find someone that wants to come up on panel. Sweet. Found one. This user calling herself Momming It Up says, I'm a prepper. I watch disclosed TV. I have vanity issues. I love the Lord. I'm a Q-tard. Well, you're clearly touched in the head. You're perfect to come up on panel. Welcome to the show, Momming It Up. It's good to see you.
Hey everyone, it's Mommin. So yeah, I have Mommin head, right? Yes, I do. You know what I do every day now? I make sure I got my blush, I got my lipstick, or my stain and my lip gloss, I got my shades, and I just mom it up. Because as long as you don't smell, ladies, okay? As long as you're clean and you don't smell and you...
What in the Sam hell is wrong with you?
We're momming it up. That's what we do, right? And we got filters. Thank God for filters. I love the filters. I'm more about the here and the now and things being genuine.
Wait a minute. You love your makeup and your filters, but you love things that are genuine. Then you must really hate yourself. It's really a shame, though, not about hating your fake and inauthentic self, but that you can't wear those filters out in public.
I'm a mess.
I
don't have a lot of family. I have a lot of family that lives very far away.
Lucky for them.
So I was hoping that you could share with me your favorite memory.
Well, once I
was 17 years old and I went on a date. And how don't wear white after Labor Day? Well, I did.
I don't care.
And my monthly decided that it was going to arrive at a very upscale steakhouse.
Applebee's.
And we're talking like $300 steaks, okay? Like the mahangi or mangi, whatever steak you call those.
You mean Wagyu?
Yeah, that was horrific.
Yeah, pretty damn horrific that you can't say Wagyu.
And so anyway, TMI, I know, but I wanted to ask you all, how are you? What are you doing? How's everything going?
I'm fine, I suppose. I'm just sitting here trying to understand you, and I think it's going absolutely...
Keep spreading Sebastian Rogers' name, please. He's a missing teen from Hendersonville, Tennessee, that we are going to keep talking about until there's answers and justice, and he is home with his family. So keep Seth Rogers in your prayers.
What about Sebastian's mother? Shouldn't we keep her in our prayers as well?
We believe, some of us, that the mother has a lot of answers that she could tell. So I hope that Katie Proudfoot talks and speaks up for her son.
What?
She needs to talk. She needs to help bring this boy back home. Tell everybody where he is and what is the truth, because you people have told so many stories.
What in the Q-tard Christian nationalism hell are you talking about?
Her and that arranged marriage, in my opinion, with her husband, Chris, the stepdad. Oh my goodness, anyway.
An arranged marriage, in your opinion? That's not your opinion at all. You just use the same talking points that all the other batshit crazy conspiracy Jesus freaks use.
Follow me on my YouTube channel. I got lots of stuff there where we're talking about this child and his disappearance, because we want answers for him. So please do that if you can. Come on over to YouTube, learn all about everything, have some fun, joke around, because we're momming it up. I got tips and tricks for couponing. I can be a little bit of a comedian. I can sing a little tune. Whoa, I'm momming it up. Come over to momming it up.
Gee golly, your channel sounds so original and unique. Although you're not funny, and your Hillsong vibrato singing voice sounds like an angel going through a wood chipper.
So I hope I made somebody laugh that's depressed right now. And you stick around and hang out with us, because we do have a lot of fun, and we are trying to raise awareness for this missing teen, because he was autistic. He did not leave his house barefoot and with a flashlight in the middle of the night when he was afraid of the dark, in my opinion, at all, without a coat. And it got cold February 26th. He actually, they say, now left 25th of 2024. So there's a lot that we want to talk about when it comes to him. So please say his name, spread his name, look into his story, and come hang out with us on Momming It Up on YouTube. We're going to do a live stream tonight.
Nobody cares.
So I just wanted to share that all with you all. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling today. What are you doing? And pray for Sebastian and his family, and share his information. Say his name, share his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He is now 16 years old, last seen at his home in Hendersonville, Tennessee. We want justice for him. It's coming up on 1 year. There deserves to be closure. He needs to come home.
Anything else?
I had a very traumatic childhood.
Clearly.
And I am a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
No shit. Look, I'm sorry, but I have to be going. It's not me. It's you.
Much love, everyone. God bless.
Unbelievable. Okay, back to the chat. Here's one from Nick the Mr. Hat that says, "Paroled baby, Albedo Satellites baby. If you have any tips, contact me or the dog." No offense, Mr. Hat, but I always knew that you were a puppet. It actually makes sense now seeing your picture. I had a feeling that someone had their hand up your butt making you talk, and now we can clearly see that that's true. Well, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in chat that wants to come up on panel and talk, so I suppose that we should check back in with Hong. Hey there, buddy. You all finished with your cartoons?
Baby, 나는 뭘 좀 아는 놈.
I'm pretty sure that you can't knock up a tube sock. In fact, I don't think you can do much of anything with 4 inches that's engulfed by your belly.
나는 선어해 점잖아 보이지만 놀 땐 노는 선어해 때가 되면 완전 미쳐버리는 선어해 근육보다 사상이 울퉁불퉁한 선어해 그런 선어해.
No, women don't care or find it attractive that you still wear polo shirts like it's still the 90s. Also, this whole style that you try to pull off is just cringe. Besides, the Matrix called, and they want their trench coat and beady little sunglasses back. Do us all a favor and just show us what you really look like. I know that fiction can be fun, and it's cute to play dress-up, but come on. Nobody thinks you're cool like Neo. See, doesn't that feel better? You can be yourself here. Now, I have to ask, but is your last name She or Chins?
깍적인 여자.
So your last name is She? Wonderful. Now do me a favor and back away from your camera, because all I can see is chins. Holy mooshu pork! I mean, wow. So that's what you really look like. Listen, I'd love to sit here and talk to you, but to be honest, after seeing what you really look like, I don't think that I could keep my composure. You talk a big game online, you post ignorant jib-jab videos, and you obviously don't look like you've put boots to the ground. I can't imagine you on foot searching for anyone, let alone battling a flight of stairs. You're a joke on top of a joke. Best of luck to you, buddy. Damn it. Lord, please grant me strength and wisdom to face the challenges of what's yet to come. Hey, Betty, welcome back.
You ruined my entire time because you chose to block me over a ridiculous, and I'm going to say it again, a ridiculous request.
Betty, I hate to interrupt, but it's kind of difficult to focus on this conversation while having to look directly at your saggy flapjacks. Could you please move your camera up just a bit?
Seriously?
I'm being very serious. I was horribly traumatized as a child when I laid my eyes upon my first National Geographic magazine. I remember the cover read, Tribes of the Amazon Rainforest, and then I looked below the title, and that's when I saw low, saggy flapjacks, just like the ones I'm seeing right now in your picture.
Cut it out! Cut it out!
Don't make me time you out again. Now please, adjust your camera.
Give me just a second. So there you go.
Not much better, but better, I suppose. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. You were upset that I timed you out.
But one thing you don't do is creators. I mean, if you want to do stuff like that, if you have a problem with something I'm doing, email me, bullhornbetty@gmail.com. But when you time me out while people that I have been advocating for long before anybody would even help these people, and you time me out, like, what the fuck do you think you're doing here? I mean, I've done nothing. I'm respectful in chat.
Hey now, there's no need to drop F-bombs.
I didn't say fuck. I'll be honest. I didn't say that word.
You just said it again, and you wonder why people time you out.
I was timed out for a green heart.
The rules were posted at the top of the chat.
No, I don't pay attention to the top.
That's obvious. Clearly you have issues paying attention to the tops of things, like rules in a chat or wearing a bra.
I'm a content creator. I'm not a chat member, okay?
So, since you're above all of those peasants in the chat, because you're this big content creator, why weren't you on panel?
Are you freaking kidding me? Get the flip out of here, dude.
Sounds like someone's a tad butthurt.
That was insensitive.
Insensitive?
It was insensitive to everybody that was there for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers.
Betty, as is tradition, you're turning this into being about you and how persecuted you are. You're nothing and you do nothing. You sit at home and shout on YouTube. That's it. Those who support and applaud you for shouting into the void are all just as touched in the head and as mentally unstable as you are.
You are a liar, 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 liar.
You think I'm the liar here? That's rich coming from you.
Just saying.
Should we discuss all of your lies that riddled all of your answers in the first amended counterclaims paperwork between you and Queen Bee?
Enough is enough.
What's wrong, boo-boo? Too soon?
Enough is enough.
Or what? What are you going to do?
And from this point forward, I'm going to put you want some attention? You got it. You got it, boo-boo. Buckle up, Buttercup. Buckle up, Buttercup. God bless you.
Help! Help! The lady with 42 longs is going to shout at me over the internet. I swear, this is the last time that I have this many touched souls on at the same time. But again, it's all for you, and that's sacrifice. Please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know that you truly get something out of my content. I appreciate all of you, and I look forward to seeing you next time on The Burning Bush.